What's going on, guys? Kid from Sunset Park, and I'm bringing you some more Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. We're playing on the map Underground here. I'm running around with the PP90 M1 with that rapid firing kick, one of my favorite gun classes in this game. And today in this commentary, I'm going to be talking about my experience at The Dark Knight and what I thought of the movie. So I went to see The Dark Knight yesterday. I actually uploaded the video that was yesterday's video, or 2 days ago whenever you're watching this, a little bit late because I went to go see the movie. I didn't get home till around 12 o'clock. It was a pretty long movie, so if you're going to go see it, give yourself some time. You don't want to go see it at like 10 o'clock if you want to get home before 1 in the morning. So it's a pretty long movie. It's about a 2.5 hour movie, 2 hour 45 minutes, somewhere in between there, including opening credits and all the movie trailers that they show before. It's a pretty long movie. It all equivalates into about 3 hours. So save some time. Definitely you want to go see it at a good time for you, or whenever time you can go see it, because you want to be able to still get home and do some stuff, have dinner or play a little Xbox if it's not too late. So basically, I went 2 days ago, and it was a really good movie. It was fantastic. I loved everything about it. I'm not really a huge, comic book reader. I'm not into the comic book type scene. But, I really did enjoy this movie. It was one of those movies that I never, Batman, I saw the original Batman too, Batman Begins, and I never thought that I was going to enjoy this, because I thought, maybe it's just one of those superhero movies. I'm not really into superhero movies. I saw the Avengers, and I didn't see the Amazing Spider-Man. So if you saw the Amazing Spider-Man, put it in the comment section below and tell me what you thought, because I'm a little iffy about it. I mean, I grew up watching the other Spider-Mans, what was it, 4 or 3 movies with Tobey Turner, and they were really good. What was it? Toby Turner? I have no idea what his name was, but the kid with the bowl cut, him. It was, I really liked those movies. I watched those when I was like, 10, 11, and when I was 10, 11, I was like, oh, Spider-Man's epic, man. I want to be this guy. It was one of the best movies out when I was a kid. But now, with the Avengers, and they have all these, like, special effects and explosions, and just makes it look so real. I saw the Avengers, too, and the Avengers blew the original Spider-Mans away, and, it was just epic, and there was a host migration, but, I cut that part out. Didn't want to see you guys, didn't want to show you guys that loading screen, but, yeah, the Avengers was great, and, I saw Batman Begins, I liked it, saw The Dark Knight, and I loved The Dark Knight, and Heath Ledger's part was amazing, and I love that he was able to, get like this crazy Joker persona, and it was crazy good. And I saw the trailers to this Dark Knight when I was watching Ted and a couple of other movies, and I thought, man, I really got to see this. This movie looks like it's going to be off the chain. And, I didn't get to go see it opening night or opening weekend because I was at my grandparents' house with my sisters, and I couldn't go with them because my grandparents were, they wouldn't want to take us to go see The Dark Knight or anything. But I saw it with a couple of friends, and it was crazy good. I mean, if you haven't seen it and you're a little on the fence about the new one, my dad was a little on the fence with it. He said he didn't really think it was going to be good. I talked him out of it. It was a great movie. The storyline was great. It had just, funny moments. It had serious moments. It had, action-packed fight, crazy good fighting scenes. Just everything that a superhero movie should have. That's why I really took a liking to the original Spider-Mans, because it was funny, there was action, it was serious at parts. It was just an overall just mashup of great, film to watch, and this new Batman just blew me away. And I thought that, it was I'm willing to see it again, and I've never really thought that about a movie. At this point, I'm willing to go pay another $11.50, $12, whatever the price is, to go see it again, because it was that good of a movie. And I saw it around 8 o'clock, so I did get home around 12, with the hour, before we got there, and the hour wait to get into the theater itself, about an hour, half an hour. It was an overall great movie. There was not, really any criticism about it. A lot of websites that I read on, they said that the movie was bland. It was a little bit stale. It wasn't that good. That it was kind of a poor, just job they did with the storyline and the actors. And I completely disagree. This movie was fantastic. It had, a great storyline. I don't want to ruin anything if you haven't seen it already. I don't want to give away spoiler alerts. But, it was a good storyline, and if you're a fan of Batman and you read the comics, I'm not too sure if they follow the comics in this movie, because I really, am not a comic book reader, but if you know, put it in the comment section below. If you think that they followed the comics well in this movie, or they kind of messed it up, or they kind of went a different route with this movie, put it in the comment section below, because I would love to use some help with that, because I'm not really, a huge avid comic book reader. I read and, I look an occasional comic every now and then, I guess, if I see one laying around my cousin's house or something. But, I'm not all into the comic book scene. So I thought they did a great job. They really interlaced the, past life, like the past memories of Bruce Wayne, and, they really did a great job of bringing it all together and making sure that no part was left unfigured out. And, some movies that, they make a trilogy of, or they, extend to 4 movies, they kind of leave out bits and pieces of how the characters got there, or why some characters are like this, or what happened to a character over the period of when they didn't upload, what am I thinking about YouTube, when they didn't produce or make the movie and bring it into theaters. But this movie, they, picked up right where they left off in The Dark Knight, right at the funeral for Harvey Dent, and they just went on, and it was a great movie. It tied in everything, and it just summed it all up at the end, and, the ending was the true icing on the cake with the movie. It really finished the series in a great way. They, explained the life of the character. They didn't really explain it, but they kind of gave you an idea of what happened to the characters, and me failing with the sniper right there. That was terrible. They kind of give you a background on what the characters are going to be doing, and hopefully, prospering in their future, guys. So if you haven't seen the movie, go see it. This is wrapping up the commentary. Like the video, favorite the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Kid from Sunset Park, enjoy the rest of your week. I am out. Go see The Dark Knight Rises. It's a great movie. Peace.
Yeah. Hey everybody. My name is E-Double. Their name is PJ Harvey. Let's go. Mama told me. Yeah. Black paisley. Mama told me. Yeah. Come on. My mama told me. One day I'ma grow up big and I'ma be a king. And my papa told me it's okay to sit when shit hurts. Don't forget your dreams, cause they'll get you through this so-called life they call living, but I call it strange.